सब जो ये सब जो चल रहा था इंफ्यूजन प्रोसेस में, तो
So
करते
this
करते
एक में just one sec. So the BST में जो अनुभव हुआ वो आप शेयर करें. Okay, just so people know. Okay, हाँ, तो go ahead. So we were including सभी को एक के बारी बारी
इंक्लूड कर रहा था।
इंक्लूड कर
तो
रहे थे. हाँ.
इंक्लूड करते करते मतलब जैसे जैसे इंक्लूड कर रहा था वैसे वैसे मुझे लग रहा था कि मेरी बाउंड्रीज एक्सपांड हो रही है।
या
बाउंड्रीज एक्सपांड होते होते एक समय ऐसा है कि मुझे लगा कि मैं आई हैव नो बाउंड्रीज,
या
मैं असीमित हूँ। और वो
करेक्ट.
असीमित हूँ। तो उसके बाद जो फीलिंग था कि हर मतलब मैं असीमित हूँ और हर चीज से मैं जुड़ा हूँ, अलग कुछ नहीं है। जो वननेस का हम यहाँ पर हमेशा बात करते हैं ओपन डोर पे,
राइट.
तो वो
राइट.
एक्सपीरियंस के लेवल पर मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मैं हर चीज से जुड़ा हूँ, हर चीज,
राइट.
और मैं कुछ अलग नहीं हूँ। तो
ओके.
वो जो फीलिंग था, वो फीलिंग इतना अल्टीमेट था कि उस समय मुझे मत शेयर किया था। तो हमेशा हम बोलते कि एक अपने प्यार के बारे में बताने के लिए कि तू प्यार का सागर है, मतलब
हाँ.
तुमने
हाँ.
इतना प्यार छिपा है कि सागर सागर जितना प्यार तुम्हें छिपा है। ये
करेक्ट.
उस गाने का मतलब है। तो वो फीलिंग से भी आगे मुझे ऐसा
हाँ,
लगा कि तू प्यार का सागर क्या है, तू प्यार ही है।
तो प्यार ही है.
मतलब
या
ऐसे कई सागर हैं जो तुझमें समा सकते हैं।
समा सकते हैं.
और हाँ, सारे सारे यूनिवर्स में जितना जो भी कुछ है वो भी
राइट.
तू है, वो
राइट.
तू ही है।
वंडरफुल.
और वो फीलिंग मैंने जब एक्सपीरियंस किया ना, तो मुझे आपकी तब बहुत याद आई।
राइट. 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 दिस इज या ग्रेट. ग्रेट.
तब
वंडरफुल.
उस समय में उस गेस्ट में मैं उस समय आपके साथ था। वाह,
वंडरफुल.
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू. थैंक यू.
मतलब
थैंक यू.
ये मैं बता रहा हूँ, लेकिन एक्चुअल में मुझे नहीं लगता कि मैं एक्सप्लेन कर पाऊंगा
या
वो
या आई नो.
वर्ड्स में।
करेक्ट. करेक्ट. ये सिर्फ एहसास कर सकते हैं, पूरी तरह से बयान नहीं कर सकते, पूरी
नहीं
तरह
कर
से
सकते,
व्यक्त नहीं कर सकते.
उसके लिए शब्द ही नहीं बने, मतलब वो शब्दों के पार ही है ऐसा, मतलब वो एहसास था।
राइट. राइट.
और
राइट.
उसके बाद के जो मतलब ये था, हर चीज की तरफ मैं जहाँ भी देख रहा हूँ वो अनकंडीशनल लव, और मतलब नॉन लिविंग चीज को भी मैं टच कर रहा हूँ ना, तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मेरे टच में कुछ अलग ही है।
या
मतलब मैं बाकी लोगों को हक कर रहा था और उनको जो फील कर रहा था लिविंग थिंग को, तो वो तो था ही था फीलिंग। लेकिन मैं किसी के कार को भी हाथ लगा रहा हूँ या किसी चीज को प्लेट भी उठा रहा हूँ, तो प्लेट भी मुझे अलग एहसास दे रही थी, वो
दैट इज
अलग
इट.
महसूस हो रहा था।
दैट इज इट. दैट इज वंडरफुल. वंडरफुल.
हाँ,
यही.
और
या गो अहेड.
ऐसा लग रहा था मतलब वो मतलब ये वेव्स रहती ना, मतलब झरना क्या रहता है,
हाँ.
प्रेम का झरना। तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था मेरे अंदर से ऐसा फ्लो बाहर निकल रहा है प्रेम का। मतलब वो ऐसा एक बीम ऑफ एनर्जी जो भी बोलिए, लेकिन वो एहसास इतना सुंदर था कि मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगा बस दुनिया यही खत्म हो जाए।
या तो भी परवाह नहीं, यहीं खत्म हो जाएगी तो भी ठीक है.
तो भी कोई परवाह नहीं मुझे,
यस.
मतलब
यस.
वो फियरलेसनेस का वाला स्टेज, और
या
वो मतलब अनकंडीशनल लव क्या है, कौन क्या
या
कर रहा है, कैसे कर रहा है, कौन बात कैसे कर रहा है, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा। मुझे मेरे अंदर से सब अच्छा ही निकल रहा है, हर एक के लिए
ब्लेसिंग. ब्लेसिंग एवरीवन.
ब्लेसिंग।
Blessing everyone and everything. Wonderful. Right. Right. So this at an experiential level is what this whole journey is about. ये जो open door में हम बात कर रहे हैं वही है. So knowing that just like एक सपने के अंदर जो भी चीजें हमें दिखाई देती है, वो जो सपना देखने वाला है उसी के मन का एक स्वरूप है, उसी के मन की एक कल्पना है, कोई चीज अलग है ही नहीं. तो अगर आपको सपने में के अंदर एक कार दिखाई देती है तो लगेगा छू के कि ये कार है, लेकिन असल में देखेंगे तो वो सपने के अंदर वो सपना देखने वाले की सिर्फ कल्पना है, वो तो कार है ही नहीं. तो सपना देखने वाले की कल्पना कहो या सपना देखने वाला का एक अंश कहो या फिर अल्टीमेटली सपना देखने वाला ही वो ही है. That is what you reach, and वही, that is all in this world also.
एक्चुअली
So
मतलब ये वर्ड्स में नहीं रख सका मैं, लेकिन ये एग्जैक्टली सेम फीलिंग था वैसे कि
या
ये मेरा ही पार्ट है.
मेरा ही पार्ट है, मैं ही हूँ, मैं ही हूँ, वो
यस.
ही है. यस, वो ही है. तो two questions that I want to explore today. One, Sonal had asked the other day. Sonal, if you can repeat that question either in chat or somewhere. मैंने कहा था हम ट्यूसडे को ये बात आगे ले जाएंगे. तो what was it?
Discussing, you said that we normally purposefully forget who we are.
Right.
And I was saying that we don't purposefully forget, we ignorantly forget, but we purposefully remember. So you said we will discuss about it.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
Forgetting is ignorantly. बहुत सारे multitasking हुए तो भूल गए. Purposefully forgetting and purposefully remembering. So both कैसे हो?
Right. Right. Both कैसे हो सकता है? Purpose. Yeah. तो yeah, so in the beginning, when we are not in this separate form, जब भी हम ये अलग अलग हिस्सों में बटे हुए नहीं है, तभी ये जो इन्फिनिटी है, सोर्स है, डिवाइन है, अनसेपरेटेड, अनसेग्रीगेटेड फुलनेस जो है, अगर उसे अपने आप को अनुभव करना है तो उसे अपने आप को भूलना ही पड़ेगा. You have to purposely, divine has to, in order for this game to begin, in order for this play to happen, divine has to forget, purposely forget, in the sense कि ये जो इंडिविजुअल अलग अलग रूप, अलग अलग जो बनाए, अगर उनको पता ही है, याद ही है कि हम वो हैं, then the game is over before it starts. So in the beginning, it is important, it is required for the infinite to experience finite world, to create finite world, to dream. जैसे जब आप एक सपना देखते हैं, when you dream, how can you dream? If you want to dream, you have to forget yourself. If you remember, I am this person sitting in this room, or I am this person lying on the bed sleeping, if you remember that, you can never have a dream. The dream, the creation of the dream is only possible when you drop your body, you put your head on the pillow and drop your body, you put your whole identity को आप त्याग देते हो. ये त्याग देने के बाद, ये त्यागने पर ही नींद पॉसिबल है. Sleeping is nothing but forgetting. It's what is sleep? Sleep is forgetting yourself, forgetting who you are, forgetting your house, forgetting your work, forgetting your your education, your bank balance, your worries, your friends, everything you forget. Only then sleep can happen. And only when sleep can happen can dream happen. So उसी तरह से, for this divine plan to unfold, for this game to happen, for this game called life, for this manifestation called the universe, for this creation called the universe, उसको ये सपने को, this dream to be given creation, it is important, not only important, it is required to forget. Divine has to forget I am the divine oneness in order to create all of this. So for that, at that point, forgetting is important. Only if you forget, then creation happens. So forgetting it is necessary. Now, in the middle of the dream, we get a glimpse. Sometimes, like even in a dream, कभी कभी एक एक विचार आ जाता है, अरे ये सच है या सपना है. So similarly, in this waking state, even though we have forgotten who we are, correct, limitless and limited cannot coexist. Limitless has to take a limited form to exist, to come into existence. तो जैसे ये सपने में विचार आ जाता है कि क्या रे ये सपना है या सच है, लगता है शायद सपना है और मैं तो ये नहीं हूँ. मैं जो ये अभी जो हो सकता है कुछ डरावना सपना है, आप कहीं कुछ डर के मारे भाग रहे हो और लगता है कि आप बहुत कमज़ोर है और कोई खा जाएगा आपको या कोई मार देगा, या जो भी सपना चल रहा है, उसमें एक अचानक एक विचार आ जाता है कि ये सच है या क्या मैं असल में ये डरा हुआ सीमित व्यक्ति हूँ. और ये विचार आ जाता है कि नहीं नहीं, मैं तो आराम से अपने कमरे में अपने बिस्तर पे सोया हूं. तो दिस इज द रिमेंबरिंग. सो सिमिलरली इन दिस लाइफ, ये some once in a while we remember, or when we look, when we ask the question, am I there, when we raise the question, when we ask ourselves, क्या मैं हूं, देन उस पल के लिए हमें याद आ जाता है कि ये जो मैं अपने आप को सोच रहा हूं, this thought that I am the body, I am the mind, I am this experiences, maybe that is not who I really am. Maybe all this is just happening and I am the one to whom everything is happening. And we get a glimpse of that. एक छोटा सा एक one glimpse, one thought. So but again we forget this thought. We forget this thought in the middle of all the things that are happening in life. The demands and requirements of this dream are many. Your children want attention, your spouse wants attention, your boss wants attention, your work needs attention, your body needs attention, your mind needs attention. So with all these pulls from all over, we forget. So in the beginning, we have purposely forgotten. But in the middle of life, we forget not purposely, but out of ignorance. Out of ignoring our true self, ignoring the true self, we forget that this is what is going on, and this is that I am not this. I am actually the experiencer of my life. I am not the content of my life. I am not my body. So this is that forgetting. So once that initial forgetting has happened, then we get into life where we forget, then we remember, then we forget, then we remember, then we forget, then we remember. And this game goes on. And how much of our time we spend in remembering, in knowing, is the extent to which the quality of our life, the quality of our experiences becomes more and more aligned with that infinite divine which we purposely forgot in the beginning. And those qualities become more and more prevalent, and what are those qualities? So one thought I had, this is the other question that I have been asking myself and wondering about. And what for all this? At the end of the day, this life, this planet itself may disappear one day. Life itself may disappear. Human beings may disappear. And so, what for all this? And especially, what for all these challenges that we keep facing in life? People who act in unloving ways, people who act in hateful ways, people who act in violent ways. Um, what to what end? What is the purpose of this? And if everything is divine, then even all this, each and everything that manifests and shows up in life, including uh, violence, anger, hatred, jealousy, possessiveness, all are also qualities of one form of divine. So, which one is true? So, and what is this? What is going on? And I was feeling actually literally very sad for a last couple of days. You know, why do, even not just in the general world, but even in my own life, I mean, I encounter people who behave in completely inexplicable ways, in jealous ways, in mean ways. And 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 even though I want to remind myself, this is also divine, this is also a divine manifestation, this is also an expression of divine, and I do this insta meditation that I have taught you all, how to bring that to this, how to bring that to this, how to bring that to this. And then the question comes that if this is also that, then how come these qualities of that, jealousy, hatefulness, violence, what's going on? What are the real qualities of divine? So so is our true self inherently loving, and has these challenges of being jealous or angry or hateful? Or is divine inherently angry, hateful, jealous, and sometimes expresses lovingness, compassion, and so on? And and which one is it? Because both are logically equally possible. That the world is simply, uh, you know, the divine qualities are all these dark, hateful, vengeful, violent, and then sometimes, or some aspect of it is like this. So this was really, something that has been churning in my mind for a few days, and so today, it while meditating, contemplating, talking, and sharing, this understanding sort of emerged about what is it. So before I get into, before I get into that, so the first part, Sonal, you got this about the forgetting, remembering, forgetting. The initial thing is forgetting, and then after forgetting, the dream starts, and in the dream again we forget and remember, forget and remember. and the practice is to keep on remembering, and the more time we spend in remembering, the more time we are spending in divine understanding and divine knowledge and in happiness and joyfulness, which is our true nature. So coming to the back to the second thought, that is this our true nature, or is our true nature jealous and angry and like this, and then we sometimes are compassionate and loving? So what is it? And supposing, depending on which way we conclude, then why the presence of the other at all? What is that other about? Why do we have the other, the opposite side? Matlab hi kya hai? So first of all, so what do you guys think, if anyone has any thoughts on this? Is our true nature mean, hateful, jealous and unhappy, and sometimes we are compassionate and loving? Or is our true nature compassionate, loving, joyous, and sometimes we become hateful, vengeful, violent, jealous? So which one is it? The
So
second.
too many challenges make you hateful and jealous and angry.
Too many
So
challenges ke andar we become hateful, jealous and angry.
we forget that we are loving and all.
Yeah, correct. But how do we know that our true nature is really loving and not the other one? How do we know this?
Because we are
We
always happy in a state of loving.
wonderful. Yeah. That is always a good sign.
Yeah. When we are happy,
Whenever you are in a doubt about what is the correct way to proceed, whatever thought makes you happy is the one to
is the
go
right.
for, is the
Yes.
right one. So yeah, so
And generally, Sanjeev ji, our body never lies to you. So your body somewhere that you'll have a sort of a feeling, you know.
yeah, a pleasant
Yeah, a
there's a
pleasant feeling or something you're doing wrong, a feeling which is this is a big no-no, like, you know.
yeah,
Your body,
right.
your
So
ego may lie to you, but your body never lies to you. So you
correct.
have to be tuned in.
Right. So the conclusion, I also came to the same one, that it's very simple. Agar hum apne aap, if we look within, if we just take a look at that, what is that part of you which is not changing, that aspect of you which is always there. See, anger also comes and goes, jealousy comes and goes, possessiveness comes and goes, but this open, expanded, limitless container of your life, आपके जीवन का जो कंटेनर है, जो अनुभव करने वाला है, जो दृष्टा है, वो दृष्टा की तरफ अगर एक नजर डालते हैं हम उसको अनुभव करने के लिए, तो हमें साफ नजर आता है कि वो दृष्टा जो है, दैट विटनेस is always calm, is always peaceful, is always open, is always accepting. Whatever is okay. So clearly, and this is our true nature, because the anger and hatred comes and goes, but this container of that anger and hatred does not come and go. That screen on which the life is happening does not change, is pristine, it's clear, it's gentle, it's soft, it's loving, it's full of creativity, full of life, vibrating with love and energy and joy. So ye, not on the basis of any philosophy or uh, any books or anything like that, डायरेक्टली आप अपने आप को के अंदर झांकते हैं, तो आपको डायरेक्टली ये अनुभव होता है कि हु आई एम इज रियली दिस काम, लविंग, ब्यूटिफुल सेल्फ. So then the third question, which has been bothering me about this. So if that is true, then why the world is filled with so much hate, so much violence, so much challenges, so many, so much darkness, so much pain, so much suffering? Why do we hear about children who are suffering, not getting enough food? Forget about getting not enough food, but being subjected to abuse. I mean, this is something that just simply tears tears my heart. It tears my heart out when I hear about children suffering or being beaten, or it just blows my mind. How does this exist in this world when you and I are this divine self, whose true nature is love and compassion? How do we forget this to such an extent that we commit such acts? And so this was one more question. So any thoughts on that? How do we reconcile
Jai
this?
Gurudev, Sanjeev. Yeah.
Bolo Sharad.
Yeah, Jai Gurudev. As you said, Sanjuji, that our true nature is love and compassion. So we need to have to emphasis on that. We have to go back some past where in our past we have to analyze when this our true nature we have when there was a comparison in our childhood. It is very minute. How we got altered from our true nature love and compassion to hatred, and then we have to self uh, analyze this. Where is that story happened, whatever happened in our background, where the comparison started, that we have to get get touch to that story, that past. Then we will get we have to come out from that story or that past. Then it will be the very good. Definitely the story and the past of everybody, every soul is a different, every body mind instrument is different, but from where we adopted this pattern, from which moment, that we need to have to analyze, and we have to come out from that past or that guilt or that hatred and that all word no sense word what you have used. So that we can really realize the what is our true nature and our soul. Yeah, and compassion.
Right,
Yes,
right.
thank you.
Uh, yeah, wonderful. So looking back at our own selves, but I'm talking even in more general terms. ये है ही क्यों? Why does it even exist? Given divine qualities and divine power, why does it even exist? So why should it even be there? And yes, at an individual level, हाँ, हम अपने आप को समझ सकते हैं, जान सकते हैं और देख सकते हैं कहाँ पर हम राह भूले थे और वापस आ जाएंगे. किसी ने ऐसा कुछ सॉन्ग भी लिखा था.
Yes, this तू प्यार का सागर है, इसमें है वो
उसमें
lyrics.
भी है और हम जीतेंगे जो हमने लिखा था इन कोविड टाइम, उसमें भी है. हाँ,
मुझे
राह
पता है.
भूले थे हम. क्या, आई एम नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग एग्जैक्टली.
हम
हाँ,
लौट आएंगे
भूल गए थे अब लौट आएंगे. हम राह भूले थे
बोलते
अब
हम लौट आएंगे.
हम लौट आएंगे. हाँ, भूल गए थे हम लौट आएंगे. So anyway, so that is true, but I'm asking even in a more general way कि ये है ही क्यों ऐसा सब?
I have heard.
हाँ,
वो एक
yeah,
विचार है बोलूं.
yeah.
मेरे
Sorry.
मन में एक विचार है.
हाँ.
ये एक यूनिवर्स की आर्ट म्यूचुअल वाला गेम है कि जैसे
Yeah.
हम जो है, हमारा सेल्फ जो है, हमको इस दुनिया के गेम में उन्होंने छोड़ दिया आग पे पट्टी बांध के कि आप भूल गए कि आप कौन हो.
Correct.
और आप देखिए वो पट्टी बांध के आप अपने आप को पहचानिए, और वो पट्टी को उतार के जब आप अपने सेल्फ में ये हो जाएंगे तो वो गेम पूरा होगा. वो गेम
Correct.
खेलने के लिए हमको भेजा है यूनिवर्स ने.
Right. Exactly. तो ये जो एक हाइड एंड सीक है, ये हाइड एंड सीक. It's a hide and seek game that is going on. And the challenge, the bigger the challenge, कि क्या तुम मुझे पहचानते हो, क्या तुम अपने आप को पहचान सकते हो, in the depths of where I'm completely hidden, where I'm completely hidden in the depths of the most difficult, challenging situation, when faced with people who are completely ununderstandable or unfathomable or mean. See, in a hide and seek game, if somebody hides themselves really well, that is when you find that person, the aha, the wow happens, isn't it? हाइड एंड सीक अगर आप खेल रहे हो और कोई एकदम जैसे दरवाजे के पीछे जाके छुप गया, तो एक दरवाजा खोल दिया, दिख गया, चलो खत्म हो गई गेम. बट इफ समबडी हाइड्स देमसेल्व्स वेयर यू कैनॉट फाइंड देम, वेयर यू कैनॉट recognize them, let's say they cover themselves up with some black mud and they merge with the ground and you can't even see them, or they look like a dragon, or they look like an animal, but actually they are the friend that you're looking for. So in that hide and seek, when that dragon, that animal, that, and you see through that cover, you see through it and say, अरे यार तू ही है, ये तो तू ही है. तू छुप गया था लेकिन ये है तो तू ही. That peekaboo of life, hide and seek of life. So this is the divine game that is going on. And only when that hiding is so strong, that hiding is so strong and so powerful that you cannot even imagine कि ये divine है. Let us say, I don't know, any challenging situation in your life you can take, or in the world. Let's say Hitler. Adolf Hitler, who, did these atrocious actions and, was responsible for nameless, unnameable atrocities. So that's how well the divine can hide itself. And can you see through that and find, even within that, even in that darkest of dark, that this is just another form of that divine, another form, another shape, still within the dream. Yes, it's a nightmare, but it's still a dream. And behind that nightmare is the dream, and behind the dream is only the dreamer. So when you can find that dreamer in all of it, in this game, so yeah, that's the wow. It's like, agar aapko, when you climb on top of a mountain and you see the view and you go, wow, that wow of that top of the mountain cannot happen if you didn't go through that struggle of climbing up the mountain. That struggle of climbing up the mountain, that discovering where it was not available, unless that happens, that wow cannot happen. So unless the hiding is so perfect that it is very hard to find, and even then when you find, then that is where the aha of life comes. That's where the wow of the moment comes. Or हमारे challenges तो is not as hard as finding divine in a Hitler. Our challenges are much less, much less. The worst of the worst people that are directly in our lives are nowhere near near that kind of monstrosity. तो उसमें तो हम separate. Yeah. What, Jennifer? You're laughing so hard. So some realization, some thought. Yeah. Okay. So seeing through that in moment to moment, in every challenge that you come up. Oh, there you are again. अरे यार तू ऐसे छुप गया था. नाम कुछ भी चाहे दे दो. Consciousness, source, divine, Krishna, Jesus, whatever. ऐसी शरारत कर रहा था तू मेरे साथ. There you are. There you are. There you are again. Got you. गुजरा ये हम बच्चे थे तब ये थप्पो खेलते थे. थप्पो, वो थप्पे में जब दिख जाते थे तो गो बैक एंड वो एक जगह थी जहां हम थप्पो करते थे. तो ये डिवाइन का जितनी बार आप थप्पा करोगे, देख लिया तुझको, देख लिया तुझको, फिर दिख गया तू. And of course, in the ordinary and in the divine places, in the temple or while reading a Gita or something divine, in meditation, it's possible. It's very easy. It's available. It's obvious. तो वहां थप्पो में ठीक है, चलो थप्पो कर लिया. But the fun, the wow, and not just the others, yourself. In the midst of your own anger, in the midst of your own challenges, in the midst of your own sorrow, in the midst of your own grief, in the midst of your own fears, can you see through those and see, hey, there you are. You are the one who is experiencing all this. You are the one who is experiencing this anger, the one who is always there. There you are. दिख गया तू. चल बाहर आ जा. चल बाहर आ जा, खेलते हैं. And then when you are in that mode of bringing that to this, that's when the quality of life, the quality of experience, the quality of love and divine becomes part of your everyday existence and everyday life. And Kavita ji, what you said is also very true. The only thing I would say offer to you is, when we still feel or speak in terms of a separate God, or like some other person or some other energy outside of ourselves, that is when maybe we are missing something. So it is not God who was bored alone, it is you yourself, your own form, your own ultimate true self is what we are talking about. Because as long as we speak about two, you and God, you are still separating yourself from God. Whereas when we look, even for a moment within, all we find is the divine presence, and which is our true self. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Insta meditation. How to bring that to this. The Insta meditation is nothing but that. How to bring that to this. And believe me, I am also challenged to do that myself, even though I'm bringing it to you and whatever, but it is not easy. It is not easy. It's very clear. It is very simple. This Insta meditation is very clear, very simple. And some of the people are new, so they may not know about this. So for them, let me just tell once very easy. Like बदरुद्दीन जी शायद उन ये इंस्टा मेडिटेशन के बारे में नहीं सुना होगा, और कविता जी आपने भी शायद नहीं सुना होगा. So Insta meditation is a meditation that we do in the middle of life. We don't put life on pause, sit down and meditate. That's the normal meditation. Insta meditation is in the middle of life. Whatever is going on, while it is going on, with eyes open, ears open, माउथ ओपन, टॉकिंग, ईटिंग, स्पीकिंग, उस बीच में, बीच राह में, बीच बाजार में जब हम अपने आप को पूछते हैं, when we ask ourselves the question, how do I bring that which is my true self to this situation and respond to that in whatever way, that whatever comes up, that's the insta meditation. And it's the insta meditation which you can practice anytime, every time. uh, is what insta meditation is. ये जपा अजपा से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. This is something new that we have come up with, which we are sharing, which is a meditation in the middle of life with eyes open while you are in the middle of whatever you are doing. So right now, if I ask myself the question, how do I bring that to this? Then what came to me right now, okay, let me share that with you. What came to me right now is the thought, Sanjeev, just tell everybody how much you love them. And that's just what came to me. So let me tell you that. All of you, each one of you, so precious, so loving, and I love you.
We love you too, Sanjeev ji.
I love you too.
And that's what happens. That is exactly what happens.
And not 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7,
No,
8,
no,
9.
no. I love you too.
2, and it's not just 2, it's all of you, I know. So this is what happens in the presence of, when that becomes present in this, this is what happens. I love you comes spontaneously, and for you there is the whole this, which was so far a talk, whatever I was saying, insta meditation, whatever, something magical happens. Like even if it was for just a moment right now, when there was suddenly an opening. Did you all sense that? There was that
Yes.
sudden opening that happened, and a sudden shift in the energy.
And everybody wanted to say love you.
Exactly. And everybody wanted to spontaneously just say it. Say it. So this is it. It's brought a smile on our face. Exactly.
And Sanjeev ji, even when the situation is going tough, and at that time, whenever we say, how do we bring that to this, and nothing comes up, still things shift.
Exactly.
And we don't look out for any sort of
Yeah, I remember
a
sharing.
solution, just the things shift.
Exactly. So this is, I shared, I think, a few weeks ago about the same thing which happened where I was in the middle of this fight with Harsha, and I'd had the thought, how do I bring that to this? मैं सब कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, क्या करूं, क्या कहूं, क्या. It was such an irrational and totally मतलब absurd argument कि मेरे को
Frustrating.
कुछ बोलने के लिए, हाँ, sorry, frustrating. So so even when I asked myself the question, how do I bring that to this, मुझे कुछ जवाब ही नहीं मिल रहा है. And but I still asked the question, and I kept asking how to bring that to this in this kind of situation with such an irrational argument, with such a all that. क्या करूं, क्या कहूं, कैसे कहूं? And I kept asking, but nothing was coming. And then suddenly, Harsha just quietened down and said, you know what, you're right. I shouldn't have said what I said, and I shouldn't have did what I did. And I'm like, what happened? मैंने तो कुछ कहा ही नहीं. And then still this shift. So this is what it is. How to bring that to this. How to bring that which is my true self to this. And this could be your business, this could be your relationship, this could be your health, your body, your or this particular moment, or in general. And the response to this is like your guiding light to live this life in love and peace. Great. So any comments, any questions, especially Kavita ji or Badruddin ji जो आप और सौम्य श्रावण जो नए हैं इस मंच
Sorry,
पर.
sir, I have joined in the middle of the section.
Yeah, no problem. You can it's being recorded, so you can go back on YouTube and see the
Okay,
whole
sure,
thing.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Everyone knows the YouTube channel on which we post all these videos. Is everyone on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Badruddin ji, आप है WhatsApp Open Door WhatsApp group में? हाँ.
Yes, I am in the group.
Yeah, and Kavita ji, you are also there?
I'm not aware of the YouTube channel.
Okay, so all the videos that you see posted are all on one channel called
Okay.
the Self Discovery Tribe. No, what is it? Self Discovery Tribe, yeah.
Okay.
How to remain aware of what? Of all of these activities or this group? Kavita ji, what you're asking? How to be aware of this discussion or the YouTube videos without WhatsApp? Is that your question? Oh, of awareness. The how is actually ultimately it is grace. And this is another realization that I had today while I was playing tennis. That, being a good tennis player, I like to always think that whatever it is, whether it's awareness or it's lovingness or compassion or whatever, ये जो भी बातें हैं, ये हमारा स्वभाव है, ये हम है, खुद है. We are ourselves like this. And so there's nothing that we have to do in order to be that. But I'm learning the hard way, and tennis is teaching me this, that practice is also important. That yes, so even though I know I am awareness, that that everything is simply a creation of that awareness, and I am that awareness, and I know that deeply, and I experience it from time to time. But if I am going to remember that I am awareness in the middle of chaos, in the middle of all the challenges, it will only happen if I have been practicing that. So just like in tennis, I know how to hit the right shot. I know the exact position I want my arm to be. I know I turn my body, I face the ball sideways, I bring my arm up and I rotate and I follow through, and I know it. But it doesn't happen. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't happen. And after the 9 times, I tell myself, why didn't I do it? And then today, I told myself, on every shot, I told myself, sideways, turn, lift, follow through, sideways, turn, lift, follow through, sideways, turn, lift, follow through. And just doing that, then suddenly I found that I was able to focus on the ball and let this motion happen on its own. So I am admitting defeat. that it is both, practice and being. So it is doing and being, both have to go hand in hand. and I thought that somehow being would be enough, but it's apparently it is not. um, I lost one very important match yesterday in tennis, which is part of the ranking and rating and all that. So that is why I'm teaching myself and learning that okay, just being a good tennis player is not enough, or you have to actually practice a lot. You have to learn. You have to remember. You have to keep reminding, and practicing. So and in a way this open door is nothing but that. We are practicing what we are learning, whatever we are talking about. We are coming together and exploring and keeping on contemplating and meditating and feeling and thinking and again feeling. So this is a practice. And even though often I feel like you know, maybe what is the point of all of this, but every time I think that, I say that, you know, I don't know what word somebody says or I say or whatever happens, if it makes some difference in the life of the person who is there, and in the life of some child somewhere who is safer because of our being in a loving space, then I'm more than happy to do whatever it takes. Including you know, uh, overcoming my own uh, reluctance sometimes, or whatever questions that come up. uh, so that just keeps me going. So great. Thank you for providing this platform to each other, where we can come together without any agenda, without any particular purpose, without any specific course in mind, um, and yet bring something valuable to each one of us. So thank you for that. Yeah, Kavita ji, ये ऑटो पायलट वाली बात सही है, but I would say that lovingness, devotion, compassion, those need to be conscious actions, not autopilot actions. You know, if you're just kind automatically, if you say please and sorry automatically, I think we lose something. You need to be very much not on autopilot, but on a very engaged kind of way. So it's both. It's practice and being, both.
There's one
Wonderful.
more point to it, Sanjeev ji.
Yeah.
They've seen that there's a lot of crime happening, especially when there's a boxing match or these wrestling matches which go on, you know, in a town or anywhere. They have always recorded that. And that is because of the group consciousness. The group consciousness. So the group consciousness, so all our thinkings impact each other a lot. And we do tend to pick up other people's thoughts and feelings also. So it is very important, therefore, that we keep on, even if it is an autopilot, in that autopilot, we are training ourselves to naturally become in that, you know, way of the natural way. We do get over there. Like if we keep on practicing on it and reminding yourself, like you said, you remind yourself, I am that. I need to see only that in the other person. Like you keep on reminding yourself that. It's very important
Yeah,
because
that
the
practice is very important.
yeah, either you impact others or the surrounding impacts you. So it is very important that you impact others on the right note.
Right, but I would say that practice also has to be a conscious
Yes,
practice.
it's a conscious and a very, very much from the heart. What
Aware,
you're saying is that
yeah,
aware.
I don't,
Yeah,
yeah, having a subconscious habit in which you say, let's say you have a habit of saying sorry. On
yeah,
autopilot, you say sorry.
yeah,
Big deal. It doesn't mean a thing.
yeah. But then let me tell you one more thing about my life, which I'd like to add to this. I'm sorry, I'm making everybody a little late, but there has been a point in my life where somebody has taken away my lifetime savings and gone away. And I found it very difficult to forgive And then I was rejected in a very high course in pranic healing where they said you've not आपने कुछ let go नहीं किया है करके. So I was wondering what, and then I realized, yes, I have not forgiven this person. But I said, but I can't be a hypocrite. I don't feel like forgiving. How can I forgive this person? But then I said, God wants me to forgive. That is the way it should be. That is the way the God inside me should be. So I really trained myself and I kept on telling myself, I forgive this person. I forgive this person. And believe me, the mind requires to be trained. And at that point of time, I did not forgive, but I just kept on it and on it and on it until the forgiveness came very naturally to me after 1 year. So I did make an attempt and it did come from the heart. So
Sure.
sometimes it is the other way around. I feel that way
Yeah, yeah,
because I've experienced this.
yeah. Wonderful. Yep. Very good. Very good. Yeah, they say fake it till you make it. Yeah, fake it till you make it. Yeah.
I just did it because I felt that that's the way it should be.
Right, right.
So
Getting
the most
blessed, yes.
difficult task is to forgive.
The most what? Difficult, is it?
Difficult task is to forgive.
Hmm.
We
Yeah,
have to practice to forgive.
possibly. Yes, yes. But yeah, and at the same time, when you know who you are and accept all that there is, then forgiveness is an automatic result. So
For
it's both ways. It's both ways. When you know
from
yourself, then automatically forgiveness is just natural. I mean, that person is also me, is just a reflection of me. What is there to forgive at
Yeah,
that point? When you are in that state, then there is nothing left to forgive.
yeah,
So that also is there, and this is also there, and we play in the dance of both
yeah.
these energies playfully
Paradox.
and lovingly. Paradox, we live and love this paradox, and I hope now you have grown to love these paradoxes.
Yeah, do you know, in that day's meditation also you were saying go into stillness and damn the firecrackers.
Right. So yeah, but only in the middle of the firecrackers can stillness be experienced. That is the other
Yes,
part. If there was
yes,
only stillness, there is no
yes, right.
stillness.
We did. So hats off to you over there.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you. To be continued. And stay with love, stay with yourselves, stay with bringing that to this. Yeah, so the question of, can you say I love you to someone like Adolf Hitler? And and it's important to know the difference between liking and loving. It is also important to know the difference between behavior and qualities. And when we talk about saying I love you, you're not talking about I love your qualities, I love what you do, I love what you said. It's not about that. We may not love anything about what he said or did, but ultimately the beingness of each and every, I am you, you are me. Hitler is just another form, another form of that I, that you are, that I am. And when I'm saying I love you, I'm talking to that I that Hitler is also made from. Hitler does not exist without consciousness. Consciousness is the basis of existence of an Adolf Hitler. And when I say I love you, I'm talking about I love the source. I love consciousness. I love you as in the experiencer of all experiences. I may not love the experience. I may not love the objects of the experience, but the experiencer, which is the background of all, including Hitler, that is who I'm saying I love, because I am you. I am that. And that is all there is. So it's not about condoning, it's not about being okay with the actions or the words or the atrocities or any of that. You're moving past that. When you move past that is when you can say, I love you. To even that. Wonderful.